Good evening, everyone, or morning, whenever this ends up being. I am here to do a very overdue update. I think I am now on to week 13, somewhere between week 13 and week 14. So I was supposed to do an update. As I said in my last few videos, we did have some family stuff going on. My godmother did pass. It was very sudden, very tragic, very confusing time for me and being so involved in that, and her being my one and only. Not my one and only, but my closest godmother. Nonetheless, family came down. We did have her memorial service, and she's resting peacefully now. And beyond that, my brother came down for the service. Now, I don't know how many of you know by now, but again, I am Jamaican. My brother does live in the US, so it's not like my brother came into town. My brother came into country, and it was all fuzz all the time. Only had him for 5 days. So, gym, YouTube, uploading videos, backseat to my bro. So that's what took me so long, but it was time well spent, and I hope everybody understands, because that's my big brother, and I missed him, and I was determined to spend as much time every day as I could with him, given the circumstances. Okay, so on to my update. I did go back to the gym starting last week, Thursday or Friday. Either way, I had my regular weigh-in on Saturday, and this would be week 13 update. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself. Y'all know I like my writing. But on my last weigh-in, if I recall, I was 276 point something. And I said that in the next couple of weeks, I want to be out of my 270s. Okay, 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks went by. Me and my math were not working. I'm going to insert a picture of where I'm at now. I'm going to stick that right about here, hopefully. Okay, y'all. I am not in the 260s, but y'all know how these scales are. Right there. right there. You know, the usual life. What am I now? 270 point, I even forgot what the number it was. It was 270 point something. So I'm right on the edge. But given the fact that my eating went to hell in that week, I didn't do what some people say they do where they overeat. In fact, I was so busy. Y'all know my issue has never been overeating. Y'all know my issue was always undereating. But it went to hell real quick because I got up, my brother ate breakfast. Usually I picked at something, and we were out and about planning. Of course, funeral day was a whole long day. I did end up eating after the service. I was forced to, but all in all, my calories have been, again, shot to shit. I haven't been getting in as much as I should have been. But still, bad girl lost 6 pounds, and I ain't gonna cry about it. No, come on. The average is supposed to be 2 pounds a week. I'm okay. I'm gonna probably put my monthly stats, since I do weigh in. I did a full body, lost my stats. I did a full body measurement and everything on Saturday. I was due for that. It had been a month since my last measurement, and let me tell you, that's me cheese it. Tuck, behave, puppy. I did really well this month. The first couple months we spent a lot of time trying to figure out how many days a week worked for me, how many calories worked for me, and I'll be damned if we haven't found it. Okay, I'm going to say them really quickly. So my weight last month was on the 10th of last month. I weighed on the 10th of last month and the 19th of this month. So it was about 5 weeks in between, again, because the funeral and whatnot. I was 283. I am now 270.6. Let's see, my arm went down 3/4 of an inch. My bust went down 1/4 of an inch. I ain't crying, I need these. My waist went down 2.5 inches. Go me. My hips, Lord bless my big old hips, they went down 1 inch. They ain't going nowhere. It's alright. My thigh went down 1/2 inch. And my calf went down, I am so blind, 0.6 of an inch. Now what I am most proud of, since I started, my BMI has dropped 3.1 points. 3.1 points. I was a 41.8. I am now a 38.8, yeah? Well, a 41.9, I'm now 38.8. And my body fat went from 45.7% to 44.4. And that is in my 3 months. I am most proud of those numbers, and I'm happy to actually see something going on. Now, what I should have given you was the big jump from the last measurement to this measurement, but like I said, I'll put it below As far as the body fat percentage and the BMI, I'll put that in the description box. But I'm not gonna cry over my, what is that? 13.6 pounds in 5 weeks. I'm not about to cry over that. I refuse. I am ecstatic at my 13.6 pounds and my 5.8 inches, I think, in total this month. Hi. Especially given the rough last few weeks that I've had. I mean, I could have gone completely derailed. Emotionally, I was derailed. Gym was not at the forefront in the least. Gym was not up there on my list of stuff to do. It was not. I couldn't bring myself to get into it, even though I'm still struggling to get back into that routine, because starting out, I went on Saturday, I went on Thursday, went on Friday. Did I go on Saturday? Yeah, I went Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and it is rough to get back into the cardio. Everything feels so hard. But again, I did spend a week and a half off. And even immediately after it happened, I went maybe a couple of days. So essentially, I've had 2 weeks off. And I didn't gain. I still lost from my usual healthy eating. My water, tried to intake rather, or my dog, tried to intake as much water as possible. I'm still drinking, sorry, my water bottle fell. I'm still drinking about the equivalent of 4 or 5 of these a day. So 20 ounce. Actually 5 or 6. So it's a 20 ounce bottle, and I drink about 120, 130 every day. So I'm trying to keep that up. And my eating, I'm trying to get back into the habit of that. I've been spending a lot of time outside of the house, which is always my struggle. Worse, I've been spending a lot of time at a friend's house, and bless his heart, he tries to get me to eat. If I hear Shar eat something one more time, I'm gonna knock him out. But he knows that the right way to do this is to eat as often as I can the right things. I try. Lord have mercy. But I'm having a hard time doing that. Worse when I'm with someone and I'm just easily distracted and food isn't at the forefront. So I'm trying to get back on that. I'm not doing as much as I used to. I'm probably getting in 13, 14, 1500 calories, which I know that no matter what happens, my weight loss then will stall. And Lord knows I don't want that after my success. So here's my aim now for the end of this week, to naturally be into those 260s. Oh, by the way, that means I'm down 20 pounds. 20.4 pounds? Yay, or 20.6. Either way, 20 pounds and some digits. And some decimal points. I am down. So, yay me. I mean, that is not my first milestone, but I'll take it. My first milestone was to get to 250, which would have been exactly 41 pounds. So, I still have to do this one more time to get to my first milestone. But, I'm not going to be upset at my 20 pounds. I'm not. I am really, really proud of myself for getting here. And Lord knows the devil tried. The devil, life, karma, voodoo, somebody got a little juju on me. Somebody tried to get me off my game, but and they tried with the worst thing they could have done over the last few weeks. But I am still hanging in there. As always, thank you for the support. I've been kind of shadowing. I've looked around, but I haven't really said much. And obviously I haven't been uploading videos, but I've been watching everybody. Let me see if I can remember some shout outs. Queen, always doing the thing. Miss Sandy, still doing her thing. Miss Moni came back. Hey Moni. I always forget people. Those 3 always stick in my head, and then I forget everybody else. Dion. Hi Dion. Dion is still trying. A lot of us are struggling, but we're trucking through that. I have to message Miss Dion. I'm worried about her sometimes. And that's everybody I think I can remember right now. Congrats on your successes. Congrats on coming back after your failures. Congrats on still showing your face. That's all that matters. And Tuck Tuck and I are saying good night. Tuxedo, do not bite your mama. Lord. Good night, everyone, and thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Bye.